up 16 at half. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, what happened in the third quarter that kind of gave Charlotte life there?
Yeah, I mean, in a situation like that, it's important you come out and you continue to do the things that got you to that 16-point lead, and you try to put a team down early, especially as you're heading into the break. I thought we got a little bit away from, what we did early in the game, both defensively and offensively especially, and we're learning. We have, we started a whole new group, this week compared to last week. 5 new guys, and I think that give credit to Charlotte and what they did. They were aggressive with us in the second half, and we didn't do enough things to come out with a victory.
What was making it so difficult to execute offensively, especially in the fourth quarter when it just didn't seem like you could get anything going there?
Yeah, I mean, they switched and they switched up, and you gotta give them credit. I mean, they've been together for a while. Those young guys that they have, and they played really hard with it, and they controlled the dribbler well. We didn't do a great job as a team, all of us, of getting organized into a switch attack, and that's something that we'll obviously revisit after the break, let guys recharge. But we see we have things to work on. We see we have things that we need to come together on.
I understand this is both a season and a roster in transition this season, but the fact that you don't have a reliable rim protector, rebounder behind Cat, is that going to be an issue moving forward, do you think?
Obviously, time will tell with that, but it's something that is on your mind, obviously. But you said it, in talking about transition, we got to work with Nas, and it's a good point, and I'm, we'll work to get Nas into a formidable rim protector because that'll be important.
And he was making great strides on defense tonight. For some reason, the reads were wrong. There were a couple times where dribble penetration was coming right toward him, and he was in the middle of a switch.
Yeah.
Is that because of a little bit? Is it just a different circumstance of a crunch time, or is it the different circumstance of who he's playing with, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it was the and you don't want to say it's all young guys or youth, right. But guys are working with the calls. I mean, there were a couple guys that called red early in the game, and we don't have a call red. We have a black call. But like that's the point to it though is everybody's intentions are really good. They knew they wanted to switch. Just verbiage and terminology can sometimes get guys into a situation where we may have that may mean something different for us, and Nas is getting back pretty much.
Pre-trade, you guys weren't a high volume pick and roll team. That is obviously something D'Angelo has been a big part of his game, before he came here. Is that the type of action where it's a seamless transition when your team starts running more and more pick and rolls for the other guys, maybe compared to something else? Should they be able to kind of latch onto that pretty quickly?
They should. I mean, I like pick and rolls. I always have. I'm a big fan of point guards who can score and distribute. With that, we got to find a balance as a team with everything, and we have a small portion of our playbook in right now, and sometimes the easiest thing to do, when things may break down, is go into a pick and roll. That group was trying. I mean, it wasn't for lack of any type of effort or any lack of not following the game plan. We just got to do things that got us to that point for a full 48.
Do you like the way your team's getting out in transition through these 3 games? It seems like guys are making a real big emphasis to get out and run.
Yeah, I do. I liked the first half better than the second. You have 14 fast break points in the first half. Second half you have 5. I think that's one that shows that hey, you gave up 65 points in a half. So a lot of times you're taking it out of the net and you're not able to get out in transition. But then also, you're not, once again, doing what got you to the point to have a 16-point lead.
D'Angelo as a passer. It seemed like even caught a couple of guys off guard in the first half, just maybe them not expecting a ball to get through. Is there going to be kind of an adjustment period and being ready for what he can do in that area?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of adjustment. There really is. And you know, with anything, I mean, change is hard. And when you have a wholesale change, where it's almost a new roster, these guys are going to do everything they can to speed up the process as players and as coaches and as an organization. We'll do that. But the game experience at times, there were a couple times where I think there were miscommunications. We talked about defense, but offensively. And it's about learning each other too. And, you have practice time, but not necessarily a lot of scrimmage time right now because, the games come quick every other day, for the most part. And, with those competition moments, that's when you learn about your teammates. Thanks all. Have a good break.